Today we're on Haycock Mountain. We're in the northern reaches of Bucks County, I believe. This is also called Ghost Mountain. There's several reasons why. There's apparently a haunted covered bridge somewhere around the area. There's supposedly a house, a very old house, where you could look up in the top window and see an apparition of an old woman knitting who appears and disappears. But the weirdest story of all up here is the albino cannibals that live here on top of Ghost Mountain. They apparently live in some kind of cement structure up here. They drop down out of the trees on hapless hikers, subdue them, and drag them back to their lair and eat them. My wife and my son and my daughter are not with me today. They're just too creeped out about the story of the cannibals. So I'm all alone against the cannibals. Now supposedly the cannibals will drop out of the trees, but if they're feeling lazy, don't feel like working for their dinner, there's a rock feature up here. It's actually a jumble of rocks here on the top of the mountain that supposedly they'll hide in these rocks and snatch you from within these rocks. Let's just hope they're not feeling hungry at all today. Not too many people that I can see is going to be on the trail. There's just one car in the parking lot. So fortunately, there's not a varied menu today for the cannibals. I don't think I'm very tasty. But if there's nothing else, well, we'll see. There's also a feature up here called, I believe, Devil's Hole. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe these are things that we can talk about in a future video. Okay, now we're really coming into the woods here. And already we're seeing giant boulders. This area is very remote. Okay. Well, I see a posted sign up here, but I'm not sure what that's all about. This is supposed to be open for hikers and hunters. Hunting, fishing, trapping, or trespassing your person is strictly forbidden. Violence of a person. Anyway, that was a parking lot back there, and that was a trailhead that was open to the public, so maybe they mean on that right-hand side of the property there. So I'm not gonna turn right. Yeah, there are a lot of rocks here already. You got a kind of a muddy area here. Let's see if we can get through here. Wow, this is really sloppy here. So thankfully we have rocks to step across here. Well, not much of a trail. I have hiking shoes on, but not boots. I didn't really expect this. Playing hopscotch here. I see deer hoof prints here. You can see them right there. Hop across this stream here. Okay, I just heard another twig snap. Let's get the disclaimer out of the way. I, nor Dalton Drone and Discovery Zone, condone walking in a forest on your own, particularly when there's albino cannibals about. Okay, that's it, folks, for the disclaimer. Alright, this appears to be still a trail here. Not real well defined. Don't expect to see too much else up here, but squirrels and deer, maybe an occasional chipmunk. But there have been bears up in this area too. Definitely not unheard of. Up in northern Bucks County. Other than an occasional snap of a twig, it's pretty quiet around here. Gotta say, I am looking up every once in a while. We'll investigate this haunted, I believe it's a covered bridge, in a future video. It may be even this house where this apparition is seen in the top window. Of course, that'll be in a future video too. Now we get a nice path here we're walking up. Just say this is a hunting area too, so during hunting season, you want to wear your bright colors. I'm seeing a lot more rocks up here. Kind of big ones. The cavities, where I suppose a cannibal could hide. Wow, look at all these up here. That's quite a jumble of boulders there. See, this is why you got to be really careful about walking on boulders, especially with leaves. You can see this is actually just a cavity right here. If I put my foot down there, I'd probably go right down into that. End up with a broken ankle. Let's see if I can leapfrog across these rocks here. Wow, I didn't realize there was a boulder field up here, but look at that. And this one's relatively untouched by graffiti artists. Actually, I don't see any graffiti at all. Let me see if I can get over here and stay on the rocks. I'm using the Osmo Action today. No gimbal, but it's got electronic stabilization, so hopefully it should be adequate for me as I'm jumping around on these rocks here. Look at this. I didn't know this was up here. I knew there was supposed to be a jumble of rocks. Well, I'm not going to climb out on that and risk a broken ankle. What do you say we'll let the eye in the sky handle that? Okay, we'll go up. This looks like the path continues up here. There's our rocks over there we just visited. It is very quiet, like I said before. Supposedly these cannibals make very little sound. Very skilled at stalking their prey. I read that Haycock Mountain got its name from its shape, its overall topographic shape. Somebody told me it was the shape of the rocks up here, but I believe it's probably just the entire shape of the mountain. How it became to be called Ghost Mountain and how all these lures came about with the cannibals, and I don't know. But it dates back from very early on, early settlers. If there were cannibals, they're probably not here anymore. I hope. It's actually a nice day today. It went right from winter to summer. We had highs of in the 40s, maybe around 40 on Saturday. It's now Friday and 82 degrees. And that's the weather you get here, southeastern Pennsylvania, as you transition in from winter, spring, and summer. Could be all over the map. We have a tree impediment here. We can handle it. Over. And I think we'll try under on this one. Maybe. There we go. And wow, look at these rocks here. I think this is the main rock feature. Nice little caves there where albino cannibals can hide. Look at that. This is supposedly around the top of Haycock Mountain. This is where all the boulders were supposed to be. You know, these rocks are humongous. Look at that. Look at those caves. Look how that one's propped up on a small kind of round rock. It's almost like somebody did that. Who's going to be able to lift that giant rock? It's amazing. I wonder how long this goes on for. We go all the way down there. Let's go take a look further on up here. Look at that pit down in there. There's a close-up of that boulder with a giant rock sitting right on it. Pretty cool. Well, the trail seems to go on further, so let's continue. It may not have been the main feature, the so-called boulder field, or the large boulders at the very top of the mountain, but they certainly are large. Let's continue here. Supposedly when the cannibals are about to strike, everything goes quiet. No birds, no nothing. To be honest with you, I haven't heard that much by way of birds since I started. It's been pretty quiet for the most part. Now it's really quiet. I hear no birds at all. I don't know if you heard those screams, but I sure did. Maybe the albino cannibals found their prey. I'm going to plow into the woods up here and see if I can get closer to this rock pile up here. Yeah, it looks like it's too tough to get up there. Oh, here's a path right here. Look at that. There you go. Well, let's go take a look. Looks like we're climbing back up the mountain here on this trail. There's those rocks over there. They weren't all that impressive. So over there, those rocks we encountered earlier, they might not have been the peak, because now we're going back up this trail here. There's some big boulders there. Look at that. Pretty amazing. Again, no graffiti here, which is really nice. All I see is the lichen on the rocks. That's the colors I prefer. Alright folks, that's going to do it for this video. It's supposed to rain a little bit later on today, and it's starting to get a little bit cloudy actually. I noticed clouds rolling in. So I'm going to end the video here. If I don't make another video, or if you don't hear from me again, well, you know what happened. The cannibals got me. But if not, we hope to see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like the content, and don't forget to hit that bell notification too when you subscribe so you get notified for any new videos I might upload. Take care now and be safe. Bye-bye.